chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind.
Back hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. Trainers and the coaches, well done.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking
to 19, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing and accomplish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complimentary football all the time, ability to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The Rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Murray now. Screen pass to Connor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Good reactions there.
We're all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Out is Tucker McCann now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McCann's kick up and good. And they come back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The first time out, they had the interception. That stopped their drive 3 points the other way, so now they work from behind.
They do, but he's got to walk out on the field like he's working from ahead. All right, he's got to walk out like a pretty decent gain.
Third down, Holiday. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that is no good. An completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. An option handoff given to Connor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance, and you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. 10 at the 38. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Solid in the first half of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football is due to how they win on first and second down. Because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Murray getting this complete to Connor. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Here's Connor on the read option. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2-yard is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
From the gun on third down, Murray. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
I wonder if we're in that position again, and I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker, but just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost, but a punting game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time, but you still have to be alert for the draw.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams for Los Angeles. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 30.
Downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Throwing on first down is Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Connor up the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Connor going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th.
Coming right here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And he's got this inside the 10. Out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
They'll run here with Conner. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And who's got it? The defense does. They were
Trying to keep him at the end zone as the first half winds down.
flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal. Still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal. They just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Murray's throw is caught here by Anderson. The Cardinals.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Seconds to go in the first half of play. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete to Hopkins. Now the offense will burn there.
Might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Murray again. Going deep for Hopkins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Why they have this big lead, and you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Meanwhile, for the Rams, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football, and they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
First as the second half gets started. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they
Needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down converted.
Put the hammer down and finish this one off.
First down, Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. The result, only 4 yards. From the gun, a give to Conner. And he's got room. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
When you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy. There.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That slant, a lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll try to run it. This is Conner. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Once again, it's Conner. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner with career touchdown number 70. And the Cards take the opening kick. A gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, Holiday. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with
Up on 3rd down. Cousins now. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up.
Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the...
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to take this one in for the Rams. Move the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah.
Comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Connor. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone.
How much time you're giving up? I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Connor. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On the handoff, Connor. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 react.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He's got Anderson right side. And the Cardinals are going to be game on ice. This is first and goal. On first and 10 is Counter. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Nice job there to hold him to a short pickup.
He'll try again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3.
Backing it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Connor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. McCann's kick is good. And move now, 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Right deep. He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his
Ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Powers through him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 143 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to...
Murray flips his forward on the jet sweep. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The 43 on 2nd and 4. They run behind center with Counter. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards.
Miles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the ball position because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is good. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, a run with Counter. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And now we'll see a timeout. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Counter. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of the 4th quarter of play. Murray a give. This is Counter. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now, Counter up the middle. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry that needs to be satisfied. They contributed this game. They can satisfy what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence.
Their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the